Good afternoon from the Disney Springs bus directory. You guys know what that means. We're headed to another Disney resort today. We're actually running out of resorts to go to because we've done so many of these tours, but today we're gonna head to Animal Kingdom Lodge. We might end up hitting up Kidani Village too, the DVC section. It's a very large resort. We'll see how far we get within Animal Kingdom Lodge today. This is the main Animal Kingdom Lodge building, and this is Jambo House. So let's start out in Jambo House, and maybe eventually we'll end up over at Kidani Village. Let's see how far we get. Here's just a quick overview of how it looks from the outside. Looks really nice, and I like the roofing material. I wonder how that held up during the hurricane. It seems to have done great, but it's been a while since the hurricane, so I don't know if they've replaced a bunch of it or if they even had to. One of the things that I noticed as I was walking over was that they themed even the fire lane. Like, no parking, fire lane. They drew a little fire on the ground here. They got their own font for fire lane. I had no idea that you could do that as a business. Theme your fire lane. I thought there were requirements for this. All right, here we go. Let's walk in to the main lobby. And this is one of my favorite main lobbies in all of Disney because it's neat looking where you walk in and it feels a lot smaller than it is, and then it opens up really, really big. As soon as you get past, oh, this terrible backlit video, as soon as you get past this area, it opens up into this giant area. As soon as you walk into the main lobby, they've got this medallion on the ground that actually at some points they come out and do rubbings, like charcoal rubbings or crown rubbings with the kids. So off to the left, as soon as we walk in, we've got airline check-in and bell services and the main check-in desk. This huge expansive lobby here, and then we turn to the right and we see Zwadi Marketplace. Oh, this guy, he's got an animal. He's taking an animal inside. I don't know what kind of animal he has. Here we are inside of Zwadi Marketplace. Lots of African art and lots of t-shirts, like some Animal Kingdom t-shirts and some African inspired clothing, some Animal Kingdom, more Animal Kingdom stuff. You could get your official Joe Rohde outfit here. Lion King, Animal Kingdom, lots and lots of stuff here. And then there's some kids playing drums because they've got drums over here. I feel like this is the most eclectic gift shop in any hotel because there's just so many random things that you can get, like these mugs for $22.99. They look like the Tree of Life from Animal Kingdom. Whoa, look at this piece of artwork behind the registers. That's really neat looking. Oh man, Disney puzzles. You guys know I love Disney puzzles. So this place is really massive. We came in over there from the main lobby. There's another door that leads out to the parking lot over here. And this section over here is where you would get all the different little snacks and foods like you would get at all the other resorts. And then beer and wine and stuff like that. Stuff we're used to seeing in the resort marketplaces. And then a frozen section because some of these rooms do have microwaves and ovens and stuff like that in them. As well as you can get stuff for having barbecues. Cooking up some hot dogs, which I would imagine you can get hot dogs over here too, right? Yeah, look, there they are. Get some hot dogs. And then they also have a section over here where you can get any toiletries that you may have forgotten. Got a whole section of carvings, wood carvings. You can get a Hakuna Matata sign. This is pretty neat. All right, let's head back into the main lobby. The interior architecture in here is simply amazing. And the views are so fantastic. And they also have all these little displays of different artifacts and stuff like that. And lots of seating, as always, in these resorts. As we get towards the back of the lobby, you can see out onto the Savannah, and we'll head out there a little bit later. You can hear they're doing some drumming over here. Let's go have a look down and see. They're teaching them about the drum. They have all kinds of other artifacts in here. European female travel accessories from the 1800s. This is pretty neat, and we're just right off the lobby. Right there, there's the lobby. And we got some other wood carvings and stuff like that back here. Oh, there's a handmade pistol back here. This is, I've never been back in this room. This is amazing. I didn't even know that this was here.
How many states are in America? At 4, so it's 4.
Oh, off to the side over here, they have some fruit infused water. It looks really good. It looks like it's apple water. I'm gonna give it a try. Oh, that's very nice. Just as a little bit of a wayfinding point, here's the large window that looks out over the Savannah. There's the Dvc desk, which I haven't showed you guys yet. Here's the Dvc desk. And we were down in this little room down here learning about the gym bay, which is just to the right of check-in and concierge. Also at the back of the lobby, they've got a little TV here so the kids can watch Disney Junior. Main lobby here, and I'm turning and I see they have a little fire pit here. Very nice and relaxing. And just past the fire pit, we got a restaurant here. A couple of restaurants actually. So it's a bit early in the day, it's about noon, and these restaurants are more of dinner restaurants. So we're headed downstairs to Victoria Falls, which is the main lobby bar, and I've had one of the best hamburgers I've ever had on property here at Victoria Falls. And as you can see by the sign, it opens at 4 p.m. and is open until midnight. And then we're gonna go continue down the stairs here. And so at the bottom of the stairs, we've got a couple of phones and the bathrooms over here too. But we also have a list of daily adventures that you could do at either Jambo House or Kidani Village. So today at Jambo House at 1:30, we've got cookie decorating and Boma wildlife games at 1:30. Wow, this is pretty neat. Oh, they got pin trading at the marketplace that we were just at 2. A lot of stuff going on. So as we look back at where the bathrooms are, this is that board that we were just reading. Here are the stairs that we just came down. Victoria Falls up there. And we are turning to see Boma here, just on the other side. So Boma is over here, and this is like a buffet style setup, and we can see the menu of what they have over here. And this is the morning breakfast offerings and the dinner offerings. And then as we turn opposite of Boma, past the elevators here, we look at Jico, which is currently closed right now, but this is one of their higher end restaurants. We respectfully request resort casual attire. You gotta have a little bit of a dress code here, but here is the menu for Jico. It's pretty darn good. And actually it doesn't seem like it is too expensive compared to some of the other places that we've seen around the resort. There is some stuff that's kind of up there, like $49 for a filet mignon or Wagyu strip loin. But other than that, not too bad. So we're gonna kind of get a little bit lost in this tour, but that's okay. We'll find our way back around. Let's head out to the Mara, which is straight out these doors right here. Okay, after looking at the map, there's a lot of stuff to cover. And now that we're outside, we're going to kind of hug the main lobby here. So you can see Jico here, you can see Boma here, and we're headed to the Mara, which is just on the other side of the lobby. We're just passing by the pool right now, but we're gonna come back out here and have another look at this pool. We're on a mission to find Mara, which there it is right in front of us. Before we head into the Mara, I found a sign outside that gives us the menu, so we can see exactly what they have to offer in there. Looks like traditional Disney fare with a little bit of an African twist. Nothing too intense though. Oh, okay. It's like a typical grab-and-go place, but it is definitely not as big as some of the other ones that we've seen at the other resorts, for sure. Came over to the pastry section to have a look at what they have. Looks really good. Really, really good. This peanut butter brownie is calling me. I'm not gonna have it, but ooh, man, that looks so good. Oh my goodness gracious. This candy bar brownie also looks really good. Oh man. They also have some other little snacky type stuff available over here too. Here's another look at the menu with some pictures of the items that are available. Oh, a picture of fresh fruit. I like that. Why even put that up there on the screen? Oh, here we go. What is that? Oh, a crispy chicken BLT sandwich. Holy cow. This stuff all sounds so good. Wow. Yes. Oh man. This place looks really good for a grab and go. Tamarind barbecue sandwich. Ooh, they've got another little section of grab-and-go stuff, like couscous salad, assorted fruits and vegetables and salads. And they got some pre-made sandwiches down here and pre-made wraps. Of course, parfaits and fruit and... Oh, they have the zebra domes. Everybody always loves the zebra domes from here. You just come right in and grab them and go. Look, rose gold mini cupcakes. There it is. There's also a section in here where you can get full-size bottles of wine and beers. They got a few specialty beers down there like Fat Tire and Magic Hat, and they have of course Tusker. They have the drink section over here and the condiment section, and they have just a little seating area inside, and it's themed with a tree here in the center with all of these floating canopy leaves around the roof. And then of course there is also a seating area outside as well. So from the Mara we are going to turn and head in this direction and just kind of see if we can make our way around to everything. We're gonna head towards Simba's Cub House and the game arcade. So with the Mara over there, Chico and Boma kind of in this area, and the main pool right here, there's also a little splash pad right here for the kids, like a kiddie pool. And as we turn, we can see where the bathrooms are. Here's the men's room, and right next to it, they've got some lockers that you could rent for $1 per day. So there are some rooms over here overlooking the pool, and they just started playing I don't know why, but they did. And so if you were up here, you could sit on your balcony and listen. From the lockers here, we're still headed in this direction, and you can see Pumbaa's Fun and Games, a couple of pinball machines, some racing machines, basically the same thing that they have at all of the other resorts in their arcades. Well, this one's cool. It's like darts and bowling. These are like barroom games. I haven't seen any of these at any of the resorts. Maybe I just haven't seen them. Oh, it's not. It's lawn darts. It's not actual darts. Speed of Light, one of my favorite ones. And then of course the vintage ones, Space Invaders, Centipede, Defender, and Defender 2. Right next to Pumbaa's Fun and Games, there's a board here that shows some of the daily activities that you can do here around the pool. And these are the tie-dye shirts, or the, I don't know what that would be called. What this is, like a spray paint or like a blow paint shirt. Pretty neat. And then they've got the February calendar of all the stuff that's going on, and the little daily calendar so you can see what is happening when you're staying here. So as we continue to turn past that sign, we're headed into this door here that's called the Zebra Trail, and this is where Simba's Cub House is and the guest laundry is. So Simba's Cub House is a little area where you could drop the kids off and enjoy a night out as adults. And this is the Children's Activity Center. Now let's see where guest laundry is. Let me look at this. Oh, it's right here. Let's see. Oh, this one's pretty nice because it's a newer one, I would assume. Wow. How about that? Oh. There's like a bird right outside the window here. Look at that. Well, how interesting is that? There's a window out here that looks out from the laundry area onto the savannah, and you can see there are animals out there. There they are. Well, there you go. If you came here to do some laundry, you could look out on the savannah and see some animals. You can see the sign for Simba's Cub House in there. We just came out of the Zebra Trail back to where we were before. Arcade is back to my left here, and we are going to turn and do a little bit of exploring out and around the pool area. Oh, look at this. There's chairs outside of the pool area, so you could do some lounging without actually going into the pool area. Here's an overview of the pool area. It looks like there's a bar back there. We're gonna go have a look. But there's also a little slide over here for the kids to go down. Well, I guess the adults too could go down it. This pool area is called the Oozma Springs Pool, and this is called the Oozma Springs Watering Hole. You got some more flavored water out here. Let's have a look at the drink menu that they have to offer. It's very tropical. Here's a look at a different menu with some of the prices on it. Also over here, sort of on the other side of the pool, opposite of the slide over here by the bar, there's a sign that tells you all kinds of stuff that's happening around the pool today, and the name of the lifeguards, and what time the different parks open and close, and the pool hours. As we make our way around the backside of the pool bar, we come over to the other section of, we were kind of in this building when we were in Simba's Cub House up there towards the front, but there's a ping pong table out here. I wonder what's up on these little stairs. I feel like this is where the spa would be, like the hot tub. Let's see. I'm gonna show it to you unless there's people in it. Oh, it's not. This is just an overlook with, oh, there's the spa. Okay. But here is an overlook that overlooks the flamingos. That's pretty neat. Look, there they are. Oh, and look, lots of ducks, like baby ducks. Look, there's baby ducks everywhere. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Look at, baby ducks everywhere. They're all over the place. Do you guys hear them chirping and everything? Oh my goodness, this is adorable. There are so many baby ducks. And then as we just kind of turn around to one side, you can see there's more of the Savannah right there. Just to kind of keep our bearings, here's the pool bar again. We were just up on the other side of this little rock outcropping, and we're gonna head in this direction. I think there's another little area over here where we can overlook and see some animals, and it looks like there's a playground back there. These little baby ducks are swimming all over the place still. They've made it over to this pond. They were just right over there with the flamingos, and now they're over here, taking over. And as we turn, we're on another little overlook area, and just past that is a children's playground. Lots of fun stuff for the kids to do. And of course, this playground is called the Hakuna Matata playground for ages 2 to 12. And we're turning to this left direction. You can see there's another spa hot tub over here. And these are the stairs that lead up to the top of the slide where you can slide into the main pool. Here is the rock formation that contains the stairs that you would take up to go down the slide. Here's the second spa that we found. And then right here is a massage and fitness center. Let's see if we can go inside and say, oh look, there I am. Hi everybody. Here's just a quick look into the fitness center. I don't want to go and disturb anybody's workout. It doesn't look like anybody's in there, but you can see there's the fitness center. It's very nice. If I were a working out type, I would probably enjoy working out in this one. I'm also assuming that the massage center is in there because I think we're just headed towards like more rooms down here, right? I think so. Yeah, because I think that's the door that we came out of earlier from the lobby. Let's go look. It was not the same door, it was a different door, but we're still very close to the lobby. We just came back out to where the pool is over here. Lobby is over there somewhere like Jico and Boma. So we're gonna kind of head back that direction. Maybe go back into the lobby, overlook the Savannah, and take a look at some of the lookouts from the lobby area, because that was everything that's around the pool area. So everything's kind of centrally located here as far as restaurants and fitness centers and spas and a couple of overlooks in the kids' playground. I think we've seen everything here. We're gonna keep exploring. Yes, according to this map, we've seen everything around this pool area, so we're back over by this entrance to Jico and Boma. So we're gonna head back inside now and see what else we can find around the lobby, and then go have a look at the Savannah. So I think we've gotten the majority of stuff over here. Oh look, there's a hidden Mickey that we didn't even know was there, made out of the plants. I'm gonna head down this little hallway over here, which is, you can see the DVC desk here, and it looks like you can find an ATM, telephone, and a mailbox. And here it is. Here's the fuel rod location for this resort, hidden away back with where the payphones used to be. And then here's the ATM, and then there's the mailbox. So if you need to mail anything, this is a USPS mailbox location. And then right across from that ATM phone mailbox area, there's a hallway that leads to some more guest rooms, but we're gonna go through these doors right here because there's a little terrace out here. It's called the Asante Terrace, and it overlooks the Savannah. Lots of really nice rocking chairs out here. I can imagine on a cool night, this is probably a fantastic view. The only thing that I think is kind of a little bit strange is that there is our guest room right there with a balcony right there. So they would go out on their balcony and they'd be looking at these people. No privacy. You can see they've got privacy from the room next to them, but not on this side. I don't understand why. All right, let's head down to the Savannah Overlook out here. So from down here, all we did was come down from the main lobby and come down these stairs, but you can see the lobby looks much, much larger from down here. And all we're gonna do, I love these lights with the ostriches on top. All we're gonna do is turn and have a look out these doors right here. So the first thing that we see is the fire pit. And I don't know if this is the fire pit where they would have, actually I know it's not the fire pit where they would have s'mores and stuff like that. There's another fire pit that we're gonna head to later on, but they do light this one at night. And there's lots of rocking chairs to sit around and a few rocks to sit on too and enjoy the fire out here. One of the things that I've always liked about the animal overlook here is they've got these little rotating signs so you can see what animal you're looking at. Unfortunately, the only animal that's visible right now is not on that sign, but we are definitely going to be on the lookout for a sign to figure out what animal this is. Here's the fire pit where they roast s'mores. Right there. And now we're going to head over here, have another look at this animal, see if we can see a sign that tells us what it is. We found it out. This is a water buck. And I believe that this is the female of the species because there are no horns. There are males out here somewhere. I just don't know where. Ah, there they are. Also, if we just kind of turn a little bit, what is that? I believe that's a Thompson's gazelle way off in the distance. And then, oh, there's a pole. There's a zebra out there. There he is, hiding in the grass. A couple of them. Now that we've seen a few animals, I think it's time to head over to Kidani and see what they have to offer over there. One last look at the main lobby and that large, large window at the back end of it before we head over to Kidani. One of the other things about the main lobby, up here on this top floor, is the club level of the DVC area, and that includes breakfast and evening snacks and cocktails. So as soon as you check in on that floor, any time of day you can come out and they have a whole setup over here. And we'll put a link to that over in one of the corners of the video so you guys can see the one time that we went and we experienced club level. This is pretty interesting. I just came down a random hallway just off the main lobby, and you can see there's a spot here that overlooks the Savannah, a couple of chairs out there to sit on, very secluded. But there's also, as I turn around, this little rotunda area that has more artifacts down here, and then some more signs that just kind of tell you some more information about Africa. In the main lobby again, from the fireplace, that is the hallway that I went down to find that little rotunda. So now that we've seen everything in the Jambo House, let's head over to Kidani Village, and we're just going to take this little pathway here through the garage, I think that is, and head into Kidani Village. Lots of stuff to see over there. I'm going to make my way out here to these sports courts. You guys know I love seeing where the sports courts are. So we're still inside the main lobby of Jambo House. Here's the check-in counter, and we're turning and we're going down the ostrich trail. And just before we get there, there's another one of these daily activity boards. And now we're headed down the ostrich trail. What noise does an ostrich make? Like, brrr! Here's another little interesting overlook. We're still on the ostrich trail, but I believe this is a different savanna than we've seen before. So we're headed towards the Kidani Savannah, and you can kind of see the overlook right there from Kidani. So let's keep going. Oh, but wait a second here. Can I not get over there? Oh, I gotta go outside and walk around. No. All right, let's walk back. Well, it makes sense that I wouldn't have been able to make it over there. There's not a building there. So we're also gonna follow the signs, because the signs tell us that Kidani Village is that way from Jambo House, even though I know it's basically right there. Let's take the way that they want us to go. Ah, the beautiful walk between Jambo House and Kidani Village. How nice. This is a parking lot view. So we walked all the way over from Jambo House. We are now at Kidani Village. Here is where the bus transportation area is. We're gonna go around that and head towards the front entrance for the main lobby of Kidani Village. I'll tell you guys what, it's a pretty good hike from Jambo House over to Kidani Village, but we made it. We are here. Here's an overlook of the main lobby entrance, and as you can see, it is a lot smaller than Jambo House as far as the main lobby area goes. The rest of the hotel seems similar in size. It doesn't have as many rooms, but it does wrap around another savanna. I like the lanterns they have on the outside here. It's really cool theming. And now let's head inside. Whoa, look at this thing. That's really cool. There's one on each side. Ooh. Hello. And as you guys can see, it is not nearly as large, but it's basically a tiny version of the other lobby. And you can see just off to the left here is check-in. There's another Savannah Overlook here. And Johari Treasures off to the right here. See what they've got in here. Very similar to the other gift shop that was in the other side of the resort. But this side, of course, has more DVC stuff on it because this is a DVC resort, Kidani Village is. And then they have sundry and other type of grocery that you can get. You know, liquors and cigars and stuff like that. And then candy and all kinds of other little snacks. Coffee. We had this coffee once and it was delicious. Lots and lots of other things. Of course, the same idea where you can buy lunch meats and beers and wines and frozen items to cook up your own food in your rooms. And then different things for having barbecues. Like, of course, mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup, and paper plates and silverware and stuff like that. And then any sort of toiletries you've forgotten. This place also has coffee and sodas available. They have little plants for sale. I don't know how you would get these home. Lots of African-inspired instruments, like this little thumb. Another section of infused water. Sanaa is downstairs. They're giving a little quick lesson on the animals and plants and insects around Africa. There's another little section over here where kids can watch Disney Junior. Airline check-in is over there. And there's another little DVC section right here too. Here are the hours for Sanaa and what they're serving at the time. Let's head downstairs and have a look at Sanaa. Here's the savannah, and it seems like the animals are out here more. When we go out there, we'll be able to see zebra, Watusi cattle, a very large stork out there walking around. And right at the bottom of the stairs, here is Sanaa. And then we'll have a look. Here is the menu for Sanaa. See what they've got to offer. Well, these are the drinks and the kids' meals. And then we've got the lunch and the dinner menu down here. Everybody really seems to enjoy this butter chicken. And the neat thing about Sanaa is that they have tables that butt up to the glass and overlook the savannah. Speaking of the savannah, let's head out there because the animals are really close by right now. Got some zebra. Got some gnu. Some more zebras. The Watusi cattle. Oh, gazelle right here. I think that's a Thompson's gazelle. And then in the background there is the water buck. And then we've got a gnu right here. I feel like I'm an animal expert now. Everybody's out here having a look at the animals. And there's another fire pit right here, which isn't the fire pit that they would use to roast marshmallows. It's actually on the other side of the resort where the pool is. And we will make it over there and have a look. As you can see, there's a couple of other areas here in Kidani Village that has an outlook or an overlook that you can sit out on and have a look at the savannah. Let's go up into one of them because I know that these rotunda rooms up here are also multi-purpose rooms. This is the community room. And you can see there's the little area outside for overlooking the savannah. And a nice little area over here where they can give like informational, like learning type stuff. And here we are outside overlooking the savannah. You can see some of the animals that we were looking at earlier when we were out here back in the community room. And I'm kind of interested to know what this is. Are these the families that have bought in to Kidani Village when it first opened? I feel like that's it. Lining the halls are all these African artifacts all throughout. And right across from the community room is another bulletin board with the daily adventures on it, so you could see what kind of activities are happening around Kidani Village. So the community room was on the other side of the lobby. This is the main lobby, and we just came out this door right here, and we're on another one of the rotundas that overlooks the savannah. You can see there are our zebra friends out there. And now we're going to continue. Oh, look, here come some giraffes. That was pretty neat. They were like playing in the bushes. I came back out the front door, that is the front entrance to the resort, and I found a sign that tells me that the pool is this way. So we gotta head over in this direction to get to the pool. Which seems kind of silly. I feel like there should be a way to get in. There probably is, I just don't know it. There's probably a way to get to the pool without coming out the front entrance. See, yes. If we had continued down this hallway, I'm sure there would have been an opening here where we could come out to the pool. So we came from this direction over here. This just through these bamboo is the main lobby. There's the map that we were just looking at. And this is one of my favorite names for a fitness club in all of Disney, Survival of the Fittest. Brilliant. Just outside of the fitness club, they got more lockers. These are much larger than on the other resort. Still just $1 a day. And then over here, Survival of the Fittest. It's not nearly as big as the other resort, but still, it looks like they've got all the basics in there. I came back around to this gate because if you look kind of a little bit to the left, you can see they're doing some work on that gate over there, so I didn't want to mess with it. But if you look just past that gate, you can see there is a spa over there, which appears to be open still. So I'm assuming that we still could come through this gate here. There it is, there's the spa. With a nice little chair here so you can sit and talk with your friends in the spa or overlook the swamp. I just noticed this spa rules sign gives the hours for the spa. Maximum use 15 minutes. There's a lovely water feature on the way in that turns into a waterfall over by the kids splash pad area. There's also a slide here. You can see the stairs. This is the little gate. There's the stairs leading up to the slide, and here are the slide rules. Oh, so there's a little light up top that tells you if you can go or not. The Samwati Trading Company. This is the interactive water feature, and you can tell it's kind of like just a giant playground of water stuff for the kids. How cool is this? A little tiny slide and everything over there too. Here's an overview of the pool area here, and you see there's a little teeny tiny slide, and there's the larger slide over there that we found the stairs for as soon as we came in. And then just over here is Maji. It's the pool bar. There's the other spa. There's actually an overlook over here for the Savannah, or maybe it's over there. You can see the rocks over there. There's a ping pong table. Let's go see what they have over at Maji. Here's a quick look at the menu here. Oh, it looks like you can get some food out here too. You can get a scented watermelon. Here we are on the backside of Maji, the pool bar. Here's where the fire pit is, where they do the s'mores. And there's a couple of little chairs over here overlooking a little area of the savannah. And there's a couple of animals back there. They look like pigs. Those look like pigs to me. Like I could tell a pigtail anywhere. And then we've got some other little animals here and there around this little savannah. A red river hog and the Nala. Is that Nala? Is that what it says? Isn't that the girl from the Lion King? So in my opinion, although these rooms overlook a very small section of the savannah and it seems like there aren't very many animals over here, this is definitely the quieter side of the resort. So back at the map that is just outside of the pool area, and I noticed that we missed another great pun, the arcade. Safari so good, and we got to check out the sports courts before we leave. There's a minivan right there. This is Lyft's service that only operates within the confines of Walt Disney World. $20 each way. I always like to hear what people have to say that are not from Florida, because one of the things that a couple just passing said, there's so many different kinds of palm trees down here. And that's not something that I ever thought about, but there kind of are. So we're back in the main lobby here. And you can see there's the door that we came in. Here is the marketplace that we showed you earlier. And this is the hallway that we head down to get to the community hall. And if we go just a little bit past the community hall, we should end up at the arcade. This whole time, I've been leading you guys astray, and I'm sorry. That's the library. This is the community hall. So they've got all kinds of activities that you can do inside of the community hall here. There's a pool table in there. Holy cow. Very cool. And then right across is Safari So Good. Let's see what games they have inside of Safari So Good. Indiana Jones pinball. Fantastic. Tournament play. What does that mean? Seawolf. More racing games. Okay, kind of the same stuff as the other side. Galaga, Miss Pac-Man, a classic. I thought maybe the fuel rod would be around here somewhere. I wonder if there's an app or on the website for fuel rod, if you can see where the different locations for fuel rod are. I'm sure there is. It kind of brings me back to Disney Quest seeing some of these. Here's something that's interesting that I didn't notice about, oh, that's loud. Here's something that's interesting that I didn't notice about the other arcade is they have a special fire extinguisher in here for the arcade machine so that it won't ruin the arcades. After a little bit of looking around on the internet, I think the only fuel rod location is over at Jumbo House. A little bit of a hike. And now for the grand finale, sports courts. Let's head over and find the sports courts and barbecue section. My beloved barbecue sports courts. Probably the least convenient sports courts at any Disney resort because they are way far away from everything. I have a feeling they are probably the least used as well. I say that and there's somebody playing basketball out in the sports court. Maybe people do come out here and use them. Here's the other thing. This is a deluxe resort, and this is the first time that I've seen just regular old charcoal grills at a deluxe resort. Usually they're those fancy Viking grills, stainless steel and everything. This is a very nice picnic area for sure. Nice ceiling fans and stuff out here. So from the picnic barbecue area, here's the Shuffleboard Courts. And then over here, there's a basketball court here. It looks like tennis courts over here. I don't know where you get the shuffleboard stuff or say like tennis rackets if you didn't bring them with you. Over at Grand Floridian, there was just like a spot where you would open it up and there would be tennis rackets or basketballs or whatever inside. Not here. These are very nice tennis courts though. They're very large. They've got a little bench here with some shade that you can sit at. So it seems like the barbecue area and the sports area is so inconvenient, they gave it its own parking lot off from the main area of the resort. Like it's so far away from everything. Look at this. Like that's not even the front entrance of the resort. The front entrance is way over there. Over at the bus stop, which is just past the entrance to the main lobby, which is just through those trees there. This is a very large bus stop and there are 4 separate bus stops here. Oh my goodness, there's 5 zones. Goodness gracious, I'm going to the very last one. And it looks like our next bus is at 3:31. So there you have it. That has been our tour of Animal Kingdom Lodge, both Jumbo House and Kidani Village. This is a very nice resort. It's also a very relaxing resort. Lots and lots of wildlife, lots and lots of scenery to look at. It's fantastic to be able to look out of your balcony. I know that not all the rooms have this, but fantastic to be able to look out of your balcony and see some of the animals. Like say, take for instance, where are they? They're there. Well, a ton of pelicans. I think they're a special kind of pelican. These are the pink-backed pelican. These are not native to Florida. I think they're native to Africa. So there you go. And if you don't have a Savannah Overlook, you can come out here and see the same thing at all hours of the day. So I feel like if you came and stayed at this resort, you might pick a day to not go into the resorts and just kind of hang out on your balcony and watch the animals. That's what I would do. I don't know about you guys, but with that being said, we are off. We will see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.